Assalamu alaikum, year 6 students, and welcome back to our fourth lesson. Let's start. The aims of today's lesson are for you to form compound words using the word book and to write sentences using the words you formed. Before that, we are going to look at what are compound words and the examples of compound words to help you understand better and enable you to make your own compound words. For today's lesson, you will be needing handouts. We will look at what the handouts are, pencil and eraser, a red pen for you to mark, and a dictionary if you need to use it. You are going to be using handout A, handout B, handout C, and handout D. Please make sure you have all these handouts with you right now before you continue with this video. Now let's take a look at what compound nouns are. A compound noun is a word that is made up of two nouns. So there are two words and then we merge together, we gabung, it becomes one word. Okay, let's look at the examples. Remember this sentence from the story we did last lesson about Tan and his wife Jenny and a magic octopus. Okay, so Tan and his wife Jenny lived in a village by the seaside. In this sentence, seaside is a compound word. To make it more clearer, let's continue with the video. Let's look at the word seaside. Now I've used two different colors, red and blue, to help you see and understand it better. Now, sea is one word, side is another word. Okay, and then we plus them together or we gabung them, it becomes one word, seaside. Okay, so that is a compound noun. Two words become one. Okay, let's look at other examples of compound words. These are other examples of compound nouns: football, wallpaper, goldfish, okay, and many more. When we pronounce, sebut, the word, place the stress on the first noun. We stress on the first noun, the red one. Football, wallpaper, goldfish. Okay, tekan dekat yang merah-merah ni. Alright, let's continue. Now let's try with your handouts. Now get ready with your handouts. We are going to start with handout A and handout B. Look at handout A and B. Look at the pictures and name them. What are the words that made up the compound noun? Look at the picture, name the picture first, and then you pecahkan word dia. What tambah what jadi the word. Pause the video while you do the handout. Are you done? Okay, let's check your answers together. Alright, let's start. What is the first picture? What is this? This is a classroom. Remember your classroom in school yang dah berbulan tak jumpa tu? Okay, this is a classroom. Now, what are the words? What are the nouns that make classroom? Class and room. If you got that correct, please put a tick on your handout. Next word. What is this? You use this every day. This is a toothbrush. Now, what are the nouns that make up toothbrush? Tooth and brush. Again, another tick if you got that correct. What is this picture? What is this? It's a sunflower. Now, what are the nouns that make up sunflower? sun, and flower. Another tick if you got that correct. What is this picture? You wear this when it's raining. It's a raincoat. The nouns that make up raincoat is rain and coat. Another tick if you got that correct. This one, what is this? You find this in the library. This is a bookshelf. And the nouns that make up bookshelves are book and shelf. Another tick if you got that correct. This picture, you wear this when you get in the car. What is this? It's a seat belt. The nouns that make up seat belt are seat and belt. Another tick if you got that correct. This one, you see in front of Pos Laju with this one. What is this? It's a mailbox. It is made up of mail and box. Another tick if you got that correct. Next, this is a cupcake, and the nouns that make up cupcake are cup and cake. Another tick if you got that correct. If you got all correct, you can put a star. Well done, everyone. Let's look at your handout C. Let's look at this part. Okay, add nouns in the blanks to form a compound noun. Now remember, a compound noun is made up of two nouns. You are already given one noun, so you need to add one more, either at the back or at the front, to make it one word, compound noun. Let's look at an example. The first one, you have already been given the word ice. So what you can add to the word ice to make it a compound noun is cream. So it becomes ice cream. Now let's continue with all of the other words. Pause the video while you do the handout, and you can play it again once you are done. Let's check your answers together. The first one has been done, ice cream, remember? The second one, you have already been given ball. So what can you add to that? Football. You can also write basketball, softball, volleyball. Okay, remember? The cat, one perkataan, one word. Next, paste. Toothpaste. If you got that correct, please put a tick on your answer. Number 3, dragon. Dragon. What can you add to dragon? No Dragon Ball, please, no Dragon Ball. Fly. Dragonfly. Do you know what is a dragonfly? Another tick if you got that correct. Next, drum. What word can you add to drum? Drum. Stick. Drumstick. You know when you go to KFC, oh, tak nak dada, nak peha je. It's not peha. Drumstick. Lain kali pergi KFC cakap nak drumstick. Peha tu drumstick. Alright. Next, bow. What can you add in front of bow? It is something that comes after the rain. It is rainbow. Rainbow. Another tick if you got that correct. Next one, lip. What can you add to the word lip? Something you wear on your mouth. Has a lot of colors. It is lipstick. Lipstick. Another tick if you got that correct. Next, something to add in front before the word tie. Boys, you wear this with your school uniform. What is this? You wear this around your neck. It is a necktie. Another tick if you got that correct. Next, sauce. Sauce. Sauce chili, sauce tomato, sauce Maggi, sauce Kimball, sauce black pepper. No lah. Sauce pan. Saucepan is a type of kuali. The one you use in the kitchen to goreng telur. That one is called saucepan. Next, key. What word can you add to key? Key chain. What keychain? What is a keychain? Something you put with your keys. Next, chair. Armchair. It looks like a sofa, but it's only one seater. Armchair. Last one, moon. Moon. Light. Moonlight. The light that comes from the moon. Okay, remember to tick your answers. If you got all correct, you can always put a star to remember yourself that you got all correct. Well done. Look at this part of handout C. You are going to match the words correctly to form compound nouns. Match padankan from column A to column B and then write the compound nouns in the boxes next to it. For example, A, cow. Let's say cowbell kat sini. So you write over here. If it comes to this part, then you write over here. Okay? Let's see. For this part of your handout, you were supposed to match column A with column B to form a compound noun and write the compound noun in these boxes. So let's check your answers together. The first one, cow, boy, cowboy. If you got that correct, please put a tick on your handout. Next, class, mate, classmate. Another tick if you got that correct. Next, ground, nuts, ground nuts. Another tick if you got that correct. Next, shop, keeper, shopkeeper. Another tick if you got that correct. Next, door, bell, doorbell. Another tick if you got that correct. Next, cup, cake, cupcake. Another tick if you got that correct. And the last one, airport, airport. Another tick if you got that correct. Well done. Let's look at this part of handout C. You are going to fill in the blanks with compound nouns that you found in this table. Okay? Use these words to fill in these blanks. Now, there are 7 words here, but there are only 6 questions. So choose very carefully. Remember, pause your video while you do the handout. Let's check this part together. Number 1, KLIA is a very modern airport. If you got that correct, put a tick. Number 2, there is only one cupcake left on the plate. Another tick if you got that correct. Number 3, the shopkeeper is very polite to his customers. Another tick if you got that correct. Number 4, she was in the kitchen when the doorbell rang. Another tick if you got that correct. Number 5, Najmi is Asin's classmate. They are in 6 robotics. Another tick if you got that correct. And the last one, Leanne's father loves to eat groundnuts while watching television. Another tick if you got that correct. Well done, everyone. Now look at this part of handout D. You are going to make your own compound words using the word book. It can be in the front, bookshelf, or it can be in the back, like notebook. Okay, so use the word book to make new words, new compound words. It can be in the front, like bookshelf, book dulu, or it can be in the back, notebook. Dia lain dulu baru book. You can use your dictionary to help you find these words. Okay, pause the video while you do the handout. For this part of the handout, I want you to use the compound words that you've created with the word book just now to write sentences. Just 5 sentences. Okay, use the word that you have written in the mind map before to make sentences. Okay, alright, write 6 sentences. Now I want you to take a picture of your handout D, the mind map and also the sentences. Take a picture and then ask your parents to send them to me via the Google Form link that I have given in your class group. Okay, please make sure you send them by today. And we are done with today's lesson. Thank you for listening in. Thank you for doing your handout. We will meet again in the next lesson. Bye.